Hey, good morning, folks. My husband brought some provision for us last night, ground provision, and I said to myself, hey, video time. So normally there's a boat from Dominica, and they bring fresh provision like this every week, and basically before the end of the day they sold up with all their goods. So this is I'm going to show you what we have here. This is a sweet potato, and we have a yam, beautiful piece of yam. It still smell of earth. You know, I love to get my provisions like this fresh. This is a piece of dasheen. I love dasheen. I don't get it on a regular basis. You see the root is still there. This is how they sell it. Leave your root on that. So if you want, you can just plant this. There's still some root here. Put this in the soil and this is going to grow. And I have some green bananas. Well, we call them green fig in Trinidad, but in St. Vincent and the other Caribbean islands they call them green bananas. My husband taught me that they call them green bananas. What else I have here? And I got some plantain to the side, green plantain here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a meal like what we do. I remember my mom doing. She'll boil a whole bunch of provision and serve it like with some callaloo and stewed chicken. But I can't get any dasheen bush to make callaloo, so I'll just probably do stewed chicken. And I'll have just ground provisions. So I'm going to show you how I'm peeling them. I'm going to boil them and to cook them. So I'm going to start with a piece of sweet potato. I like to cut them in half to make it easier for me to peel. Okay, this is what it looks on the inside. I just peel it like you normally would peel any sort of a vegetable or normal way. Just peel it. What I'll do, cut it up into smaller pieces, so make it easy so you'll cook a little faster. Alright, so I'll just cut it another half like this. Okay, next I have the piece of yam. Here it is. Again, I wouldn't use much, I'll just use a bit, so I'll just cut off like about here. I'm gonna put the rest in the fridge. I'll put a piece of foil over the top and put the rest in the fridge. I'll just peel again. I forgot to show what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half. Put this with my pot to the rest to boil. So now we're going to do a piece of dasheen. So I think what I will do, I'm going to cut off this piece from here and let my husband plant that and see what we get. Get some callaloo bush. No, dasheen bush, sorry. So basically what will happen is that this will be underneath the soil, this probably under the soil. And this part will grow above the soil and will be a big leaf, and that's what we use to make the callaloo or callaloo recipe in Trinidad. So I'm going to cut this portion here. This will be a lot of food today. We call this sort of a food, what provision like this, we call it blue food. Alright, and then I'll peel. Oops. Again, this is what it looks like on the inside. Most of them basically white on the inside. And what happens is, even though most of them look white on the inside, when they're boiled and cooked, some of them take a different color. Okay, that's it for the dasheen. Okay, so here's all my provision that we just cut up in my iron pot. I'm gonna put it to boil. Now you see most of them looking white, and you can't really tell which is which, but I could tell you this is the dasheen here. This is the piece of yam, and the sweet potato. Let me see, sweet potato down here. All right, but again, like when they boil, some of them look a little different, so you could identify them a little better. So I'm gonna add some water. It's gonna be fully pot to the top. Some people like to add salt. I'll add a little bit of salt just for, but I try to avoid the salt in my stuff. There's a little bit of salt, because my contention is, my debate is that whatever you season it with will have like adequate salt. So anyway, so I'm gonna put some more water in the pot, put this on the fire, cover the pot, and let the provision cook. This is the rest of the provision that I had cut. Like, remember, I did a piece of the yam, piece of the sweet potato, and piece of the dasheen. I have enough provision in the pot there for my husband and I, so I'm not going to cut anymore. I also had some, I showed you initially, I had some green banana. No, my husband likes green banana, but I'm not going to put that again. I have enough food there, so this is for another day, another meal. But if you want to know how to peel the banana, I have another video about how to peel the green banana. So I left a description in a link for that video in the description box below, so you can check out that video how to peel the green banana. And basically you just peel it and you put it in a pot to boil, and that's about it. Alright, so what I'm going to do with these that I left over, I'm going to peel them and put them in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to label them and put them in the freezer. That's basically save me some time, because this dasheen, sometimes when it comes on the boat, when we get it, it starts to spoil. So I'm going to freeze it so it wouldn't spoil on me. I want to have my dasheen when I'm ready for it. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to cut them up, put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them. Okay, here are my packets with the provision that I peeled, and I'm going to put them in the freezer. So as you can see, sweet potato, a little piece of the dasheen, and then the yam, because the yam was a bigger piece, so I have more in the bag. So like I said, I'm going to put these in the freezer, so when I'm ready, just take up what I want and put them to boil, and I'm ready to make my meal. Or before I forget, I have another video that I did earlier on. It's about with the ground provision, but it was with still photos, and I didn't go into depth like this, so you can check it out when you get a chance. I'll leave a link for that video in the description box under this video. Okay, after about 15 to 20 minutes, you could check to see if your provision is cooked. Right where you could see, I could easily identify easier which provision is which. This yellow one here, for instance, is the sweet potato. This is the dasheen here. It has like little dots on it, if you could see. And this is the yam here. Seems like a yam. So what I'll do, I'll take a fork and pierce each piece. Some pieces might cook faster than some, so that's why you'll check it. The yam is already ready. So I could take out the yam. Sweet potato is ready as well. So let me just get a plate so I could put them in. Okay, so take out the yam. It's going to pierce right through. This is good as well. Sweet potato, yes, ready. Any longer, it starts to mash up. Dasheen is almost good. Probably the next 2 minutes I'll take out the dasheen. This piece of yam, as it's big, it will take a little longer to cook. So I'll cover the pot again, and then about 3 minutes, and I'll take out the rest. Okay folks, there you have it, your cooked ground provision. Okay, take care, thanks for watching, bye bye.